agriculture exporting over $1 billion of new goods in the past 2 years, we still had a state house that said overwhelmingly, we want this law. Fortunately, there were some people of good faith in the Senate that probably dragged their feet long enough that really forced this bill to come to basically a standstill, and that's where it died. I guarantee you, though, that the next session this will come up again. It's hypocrisy and cognitive dissonance at its greatest. The governor says that we're going to grow jobs by trading more with Latin America, by trading more with Panama. The #1 story on Univision throughout Latin America for a number of times throughout the past month was whether or not the state of Florida would pass Arizona-like legislation. That's not the type of publicity you need throughout the Americas to invest in Florida, not to mention the fact that even when it does pass, it's going to be held up in federal courts. So I think we're all here because we're tired of politics. This is not a partisan issue. It's about telling people to leave the parties at the door and start thinking about what's best for this state and stop thinking about the next election. So unfortunately, there's a lot of other cynical issues that did pass that I think are incredibly detrimental for our communities, for this state, and I'm really glad that there's a number of you here to speak out against it, and that hopefully, #1, we're going to hold their feet to the fire with fair districts, which will certainly allow for a dramatic realignment, and again, that's not partisan, but we're going to have an equitable distribution of representation there, and I think when we do, we're going to keep each other honest, and we're going to get a lot better results for this state. So thank you all.
Yeah. Are you mad about what they want to do to people's civil liberties? Yeah.